What is international trade? Is when countries buy and sell products between each other. This happens because not all countries produce the same goods, so they exchange what they have so people can access more products at better prices and better quality. What does importing and exporting mean? Importing means buying products from another country and bringing them into your own country. Example: Mexico imports cell phones from China. Exporting means selling products from your country to other countries. Example: Mexico exports avocados to the United States. What is customs clearance? Customs clearance is the process carried out at customs to review and authorize the entry or exit of goods from a country. Steps of the customs clearance process in Mexico. 1. Preparation of the goods. Before arriving at customs, the importer or exporter must have the goods ready, know what the product is, its value, and its origin. This is important to comply with Mexican laws. 2. Gather the required documents. Some basic documents are commercial invoice, packing list, transport document, air waybill, bill of lading, or waybill, certificate of origin, if applicable, permits or regulations, norms, licenses, etc. Official ID, individual. Official ID of the legal representative. Articles of incorporation and amendments. Tax status certificate. Contact information, emails and phone numbers. Proof of address, where business activities are carried out. Documents proving legal ownership of the goods. Photographs of the address. Sworn statement. 3. Hire a customs broker. In Mexico, the customs broker handles the procedure before customs, represents the importer or exporter, completes and submits the customs declaration, pedimento. 4. Power of attorney, encargo conferido. This is the formal authorization granted by the importer or exporter to a customs broker or customs agency to act on their behalf before customs and carry out import or export procedures. In foreign trade, it is the legal mandate through which the owner of the goods authorizes a customs broker or agency to clear goods, submit customs declarations, and comply with tax and customs obligations on their behalf. 5. Tariff classification. The customs broker classifies the goods using a tariff code. This is used to determine which taxes must be paid, which regulations must be complied with. 6. Preparation of the customs declaration, pedimento. The pedimento is the most important document in customs clearance. It includes importer-exporter information, description of the goods, value, taxes, customs regime, import or export. 7. Payment of taxes and duties. Before the goods are released, the following are paid. General import tax, if applicable. VAT, if applicable. Customs processing fee, DTA. Preferential VAT. Other charges if applicable. 8. Presentation of goods at customs. The goods and the pedimento are presented to customs for review. 9. Automated selection mechanism, traffic light system. Customs assigns a color. Green, goods pass without inspection. Red, goods are physically and documentarily inspected. 10. Customs inspection, if red light. If red, authorities inspect the goods. Verify documents, quantities, and legal compliance. 11. Release of goods. If everything is correct, the goods are released. They may continue to their final destination. What is a customs office? Is the government authority responsible for controlling goods entering and leaving a country? What is a bonded warehouse, recinto fiscalizado? A bonded warehouse is a place authorized by the SAT where goods may be stored, handled, safeguarded. Example, FedEx. Who is involved in customs clearance? Several people and authorities participate so goods can legally enter or leave the country. 1. Importer or exporter. The person or company that buys or sells the goods. Responsible for legal compliance. Pays taxes and submits documents. 2. Customs broker. A professional authorized by the SAT who represents the importer or exporter. Prepares and submits the pedimento. Performs customs clearance. 3. Customs authorities, SAT. Review documents and goods. Enforce laws such as the customs law. Authorize entry or exit of goods. 4. Carrier. Transports the goods to customs. Delivers them to the authorized facility. 5. Warehouses or bonded facilities. Store goods. Hold them during inspection or release. 6. Government agencies, if applicable. Some products require permits from Ministry of Economy, COFEPRIS, SINASICA, among others. 3. What should I know before importing a product into Mexico? First, register in the importer's registry under an employee or salaried regime, or hire a trading company if you do not want to register. Find a trustworthy customs broker. Have the tariff classification of the product, an 8-digit code, to know what tax percentage you will pay and what permits are required. Have a technical data sheet for your product. What products are not allowed to be imported into Mexico? Used clothing and footwear. Drugs and narcotics, except with special medical permits. Firearms, explosives, and ammunition without government authorization. Pirated or counterfeit goods, clothing, bags, discs, fake brands. Endangered animals and products derived from them. Counterfeit bills, coins, or documents. Hazardous or toxic waste. Child pornography. Who can legally import into Mexico? Individuals and legal entities. 1. Individuals, natural persons. 2. Legal entities, companies. What is the importer's registry and why is it mandatory? The importer's registry is a SAT database where individuals or companies must register to import goods into Mexico. Why is it mandatory? Because it allows the government to identify who imports goods, control foreign trade, prevent smuggling and fraud, verify compliance with taxes and laws. 4. What documents are required to import? 8. Commercial invoice. B. Packing list. C. Transport document. Bill of lading, BL. Air waybill, AWB. Waybill, Carta port. D. Customs declaration, pedimento. E. Certificate of origin, when applicable. F. Tax identification, importer's RFC. G. The permits and non-tariff regulations, NOMs, licenses, authorizations. H. The proof of payment. What is a commercial invoice? It is the document issued by the seller detailing the sale, including value, description of goods, and buyer and seller information. What is a packing list? A document describing how the goods are packed, number of boxes, weight, dimensions, and contents. What is the bill of lading, BL AWB Carta port? It is the transport document that proves the goods were shipped. BL, maritime transport. AWB, air transport. Carta port, land transport. It includes shipment details, origin, and destination. What is an import customs declaration? The official document submitted to customs to bring goods into Mexico, declaring product data, taxes, and customs regime. What is an export customs declaration? The document used to send goods from Mexico to another country, legally declaring product information to customs. What is a certificate of origin? A document that indicates the country where the product was manufactured. It is used to apply trade agreement benefits or identify origin. When are permits or NOMs required? When the product may affect health, safety, or the environment, such as food, medicines, toys, electronics, chemicals, etc. 5. What taxes are paid when importing? 1. General import tax, IGI main tax for importing goods, depending on the tariff classification. 2. Value added tax, VAT generally 16%, applied to the value of the goods plus other taxes. 3. Customs processing fee, DTA fee for the use of customs services. 4. Special tax on production and services, IEPS. Applies to certain products such as alcoholic beverages, cigarettes, fuels, soft drinks, etc. 5. Countervailing duties, if applicable, paid when goods harm national industry. 6. What laws regulate imports in Mexico? 1. Customs law, the main legal framework for foreign trade, including articles on customs declarations, clearance procedures, required documents, and customs brokers. 2. Law of General Import and Export Taxes, LIGI. Contains the list of all goods and their tariff classifications. 3. Foreign trade law establishes measures to protect national industry, including taxes, quotas, and other controls. 4. Fiscal Code. Regulates tax obligations of individuals and companies for tax collection. Thank you for watching the video. See you next time.